these mid heroes traditionally like Lina or Quap, as we will now see a dead Batrider more than likely. Good kill here for T1. They pick up 33. You push out the mid wave and then you go in, but also get easy.
It could, absolutely. Sonic Wave will get used in the top lane. They're a little bit too far, though, as they'll clean up Carl, clean up Fata. Now Whitemon running for his life. He did manage to get himself the finger kill, but he is definitely going to pay for that. As I hear a lasso over here on the side. They've got 23 Savage trying to hold him into place a little bit longer. That Solar Bind following up with the Blinding Light. This is not looking good for him. He can't even get the RP off.
He was definitely fake casting that. That would have been a total waste.
It would have.
Into lane, stealing all the farm, killing whoever he sees. Let's see here.
Hey, Cuckoo, that's a nice life you got there. Shame if something happened to it. As Nine and Snaking just chase after him, push back. More than enough damage to remove Cuckoo.
First of all, they have a really good ward in the enemy triangle to cover for the counter engage, but also just the kind of position that they're in the game in general allows for this. Yeah, Cuckoo is in trouble.
Have anything to cancel his TP or enough damage? Yes, they do.
Nice rolling thunder. Spirit earlier today, they played against something more normal, if you will.
Oh,
so that was the series where they probably should have done better because they should have been less surprised.
Right.
A game like this, I understand why you struggle against this if you have literally zero experience. I'm not going to call it a pocket strategy because it isn't necessarily really. I don't even know if TUNDRA won to go into the fight safely, and then they need to have the ability to break the...
Okay, that's a nice follow-up with that Shackle, plus the Ravage. It doesn't matter, 23 Savage, he's dead. He can't even hit that BKB, as they'll turn back around, get the kill on Cuckoo. And Fata's just rolling on into the base, waving hello, as they start bringing down the door. Whitemon trying to go and just remove that sentry. Does do a nice little sidestep here, 33 following up. Throw out the hit and the Dagon damage. Oh my word, plus the Illuminate. Whitemon, he thought he was gonna get away there. He was wrong.
It's good that you can improve, you know? Everyone can better themselves. You can go from a... whatever you just said.
You can't even finish that thought right now. We just watched Whitemon absolutely get obliterated. They go on the back line. There's the RP, though, and they have the damage coming out from Q here, so they'll be able to finally stop Nine, finally get that kill. But they do buy back immediately. Now Carl trying to run away. They'll use the Ravage. They managed to go stun over onto the side, onto 23 Savage here. Can they finish him off again? It's looking pretty gosh darn good. Down he goes. And Skeeter just marches right on into the base, starts whacking away at the tower. He's got the rest of the team right behind him. Nine already looking for the opening. Hit back, Illuminate off to the side. Doesn't quite connect, but this is still looking like a dead Cuckoo, and indeed it is. So this living arm, as you can hear, there's a lasso. This is not looking good now, as Carl is the next one to fall. And they would love to get their hands on Cuckoo as well, though they go skewered right back. 27 doing everything they can. They do manage to take down 33. And they punish for going just a little bit too far, but they will end up losing Cuckoo. That is a dotted line, Dota.
That is true. We have evolved.
We have indeed.
Just like KOTL.
To our final form. 23 Savage trying to just get this kill on Snaking. It's not quite successful here. Silence does get thrown out over on Skeeter. Nine has that Aegis. They're just trying to run this little piggy home, and he's trying to duke around, but Zephyr runs right into the illusions. That's another kill now for Nine. They do have buyback on the Treant, not on the team is actually split up. Perhaps they can make something happen, but they still just are struggling over on the side of T1. Savage just immediately dragged back. They have the lasso, they have the damage coming out from the Keeper of the Light. They'll go for the overgrowth, just trying to get anything that they possibly can. They do manage to take down 33. They use the Sonic Wave. They'll take down Carl, though. The GGs just get dropped. They've had enough of this, dare I say it, shellacking.
Absolute beatdown. They got flat out just, and he also just ran the show 16-1.
You can do that.
70% chance to do it.
You know,
twice.
I don't want to say anything is good or bad because anything can be good or bad.
Dota is indeed a beautiful lane game. Forgot the second half of that, but Whitemon doing a little bit of body blocking here over on Snaking.
He might be able to kill him,
Another second or so, yeah. He's going to go for the bad
Savage gave up.
I think that might have been the death of Whitemon here. I think that might have actually killed him.
That's just miscommunication.
Oof.
It looked like they were working together, and then Savage was like, nope, by the way. And just left.
Not looking good for Cuckoo down here. He goes, he pops stick charges. They've got the Shikuchi, and that's just a dead ogre. Tundra, they are feeling bloodthirsty as heck here, though, over in the mid lane. Nine Just trying to stay alive as Carl taking a couple shots here from the tower. No, Carl will be able to get the kill before falling himself.
A full maxed out damage build with no bloodlust points. So he is probably eager to fight as top lane. Whitemon, you're not winning this trade.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised about that. There's going to be the exorcism, and he does end up getting leashed up, so...
That's not
We'll
too
get
bad
some
for
vengeance.
T1. That's a big kill. Another good thing about Silence against Tide, it's a 0 damage spell that silences, so it doesn't proc Kraken Chill.
There's the
But he might
opening,
do some
the
good
taunt
line.
coming through. Ravage plus the split earth and the roll on through. Staking still going to be the one who gets killed. Whitemon now throwing down those cogs, trying to just buy a little bit more space. Nice multi-hit here over onto 9. He's leashed up. He needs some help. He needs something as he does get stunned up. And it looks like 9 will be able to survive this. So they just walk away from 23 Savage. He is cooking down a little bit from that ignite, but should be.
Or a stun from Fog.
The jump forward, there it is. There's the Ravage clipping right over here onto the side. Can they finish off 23 Savage? No, they can't. Whitemon throwing his body in the middle of everyone is off to the side. Fato will fall. Whitemon taking too much damage, Snaking next to take out as well. 33, he's just ripped apart by Carl. This Death Prophet is doing so much work with all this exorcism, with the Fairy Grenade, with everything. As 23 Savage jumps in, there it is. There's the kill on 9. The attempt on Roche absolutely squashed.
Yeah. When Tundra commits all of that to try to kill this Lark and they fail, that fight is just, for me, it's almost lost at that moment, like positioning from him.
Oh, the hook shot, though, like we said, Whitemon, this is his job. Does get drawn in over here with the Aether Remnant, but they'll go pop that exorcism, even though the Ravage goes off. Still going to be able to take down Snaking. Whitemon, again, we said it, that's his job. He's got to separate these fights, and he will die every time. But right now, it feels like T1, they're not too upset about this trade. There's no longer a Tidehunter, there's no longer Ravage that they have to worry about. And they're,
I would say.
it was almost like the meme item for like a lot of the time. Oh dear, we talked about how fragile this KOTL is, but it's a really nice hook shot coming up from Whitemon. He's going to be able to trap 2 of them in place, just rolling around here with Fata though. So he's going to try to just help them disengage, bumping again right over onto Whitemon. 9 is here. Get a nice stun up. The buyback coming out now from the KOTL. He wants to get right back in, and this exorcism. The Ghosts are doing a lot of work, but so is 33 as Whitemon. Again, he will fall, but Carl now has no mount, is turning his attention back over onto Fata. Will be able to get the kill on the Pangolier. Now 23 Savage, he's looking for clicking, but he just can't seem to quite close the gap. He's found 33. He gets a kill with Carl, as now Skeeter silenced up. He's trying to run away. He's trying to make some distance. So, you know what? They'll turn their attention now over onto Snaking. He pops the Ravage and go right back in again with 9. Do they have the burst? They'll take down Snaking. Skeeter sitting very, very low. That is going to be the Aegis, and Carl goes down. 10 times kill streak, just absolutely ruined. As they'll turn in again, looking to see, can they catch any stragglers here? 23 Savage, though, he's hungry again. We talked about this, but perhaps he went just a bit too far here, as they'll be able to go. They have the vision. Can they finish him off? He's going to try to man fight over here with 9. Cuckoo looking for the opening. They want this kill. They will be able to take down 9. Skeeter hunting after Cuckoo, but there it is, just jumping on in. A Snaking falls. Those cogs coming in again. Skeeter trying everything he can. They have the grenade on him. They have the vision. 23 Savage, he says, come back here, little bug. You're nothing but bait. But he'll turn around, put that attention to Fata, who is going to just have to roll on out.
No big objective to be taken. Roshan is obviously dead for a while.
Considering going back in, they have the Ravage back up, and they do have quite a bit of control coming out here for 23 Savage. So he's going to try to dodge out of the way, but the Ravage does connect. And again, this ground targeted stuff coming out from the little Shrek does so much as 23 Savage. Look at, they even jump up over onto the cliffside. They want the vision on the Slark, and they will find it. So from the back line, Snaking will fall, but Whitemon again will get taken down. Carl doing everything that he possibly can with these ghosts, with the Spirit Siphons, with the silence, everything, but they're just not able to close this distance right now. Carl throws out another Crypt Swarm, needs a little bit more, has the silence. Can they take down Fata? It's looking like the Ghost Ladies are going to be able to seal the deal, as there's a nice regen rune available right for the taking. As 9 jumps forward, though, he taunts off. Cuckoo left all alone, is going to get clicked down. And now Carl, all those ghostly ladies are returning to this Death Prophet. Do they have anything to hold her in place? They have anything for catch? It's not looking like it. They're going to try everything they can to get their hands on this Weaver.
15 seconds on Exorcism. This would not be the perfect time.
Shot coming out from Whitemon. He separates the fights really beautifully as they go. They'll draw back over to Zephyr. There's not going to be a KOTL available for this fight, but the Dagon comes out. Whitemon is just deleted as Fata too. This is not looking good for them. They went for the smoke play, and they were just ready for it, it feels like. As using those spider legs. And Carl, he's trying, he's throwing out the taunts, but they have the Yules, and they have the Remnant to draw for, but he does have the BKB. The Scotty, though, coming out here from Skeeter. They don't have anything that's going to be able to cancel out the TP. So this Death Prophet will escape.
Not sure about this Axe on Slark.
Whoa.
How good that really is.
Nine trying to just make some plays. They get the stuns off. They get the Ravage off as well. Can they finish? Yes, they can. 23 Savage is just absolute fish food as they'll take down Whitemon. They'll take down his carrier. Zephyr cannot run away fast enough.
Awesome
Tundra
spellcast.
just surgically pulling them apart here.
That was super good. I think wrong. Usually BKBs are starting to drop low now. So, what do you think?
A fight
Aw,
breaking
too late on the
now.
hook shot.
Fata is going to be allowed to roll around 9. Of course, standing nearby. Whitemon immediately jumped upon by 9. He will pop. And the rest of T1, do they want to go back in? They still have 23 Savage over here, but the rest of Tundra, they're joining in. 9 looking for this opportunity, looking to grab anyone he can. He's fishing over here. The Ravage comes out, does connect. The BKB, though, from Carl. Looks like they're going to be able to keep 23 Savage alive a little bit longer, but they just have too much ground-targeted damage coming out from 33. This Exorcism is doing work, but Carl, he's left all alone. No one to protect him. He's not tanky enough with all the damage coming out.
The Pango sitting still in his shard, just waving. That's so stupid.
Dota 2.
Yep, for sure.
The drawback over here, that Ogre was a tanky lad earlier. He doesn't seem so tanky anymore, though, as 23 Savage does buy back. He's not willing to let these buildings just go.
I just think it's a bit too optimistic, probably.
Oh,
A game like this to play without BKB.
Shows himself, the silence coming out from the Death Prophet will throw out the swarm. They've got the stuns. They should have. Oh, he goes. He has to pop his own BKB. Is he going to make it out, though? Because 33, he wants this kill, and he's going to find it. 23 Savage now is trying to just get some of these Essence stacks, just chasing after 33, but Carl's just getting thrown around over onto the back lines. The Ravage comes out. They'll be able to take down Whitemon. Whitemon buying back. They're not done with this game just yet, but 23 Savage, there's too much damage coming out. He will fall as they get another Ravage, and they'll collect themselves another kill onto Carl, as Fata does eventually fall to the fountain, but they are holding in place over here as Tundra backs off.
They should go for Megas here.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're
There's only
kind of
2
leisurely
supports alive.
scrolling,
They
right?
just need a wave to connect. Yeah, there we go.
There's the buybacks coming out. I think they weren't sure.
GG.
GG gets called. Tundra playing some
Not necessarily because the way he played it